Hey guys, how's it going? I apologize for my brief hiatus, but I had a terrible cold and a double ear infection. I'm actually still having trouble hearing. Out of my left ear, so it's a little nasty, but hey guys, you might hear it in my voice, so I apologize. But this is a special video for my Pisces. The stars I've been listening to The Greatest Showman, like on the soundtrack on repeat. If you haven't seen the movie, I highly recommend it. It's just like a uplifting, awesome movie. The world can be ours tonight. While I was just shuffling, the Empress and the Two of Swords popped up, and I was feeling it for some reason. Typically, while I'm shuffling, I don't really pick up on these cards unless I feel it, and I feel like, we've got a lot going on right now. So Venus just turned retrograde. Venus is in Scorpio. As it relates to tender loving care and this Empress energy, if you're trying to nurture someone into a relationship or make someone feel more comfortable with something, it ain't gonna happen, because Two of Swords in reverse, not only do they not want to see or hear whatever, they have their guard up, and in reverse, they may not even be aware that they're putting their guard up. They may think that they're being receptive to you and your love, is like what I'm being told here from Spirit. So just watch as you push. You shouldn't have to push for love. Relationships and love, they're not easy, right? Like they're not easy things, right? But that said, one of my best friends actually gave me not like a piece of advice, but she said something like, relationships, they require work, but they shouldn't be so damn hard. It shouldn't be so difficult to be with someone, right? So just think about that. You can't force anyone to try not to be the forcing hand, is how I'm reading the Empress right now. And I don't know who that's for, but it's for someone. I'm going to do energy for the weekend. Today's October 5th, 2018. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please like, share, and subscribe again should this resonate with you. And thank you guys for sticking around. While I'm on the mend, the readings will only become more and more frequent, right? So, ow, that just hurt my ears so bad. Cards are a little crazy tonight. I risk it all just with Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. 3 cards for the energy for Pisces right now. You guys drew the 3 of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Coins. Okay, so you could be dealing with an earth sign, or a Taurus specifically with the Hierophant. I have to clarify this 3 of Swords. Because the 3 of Swords right next to the Hierophant to me is like a very strange energy. The Hierophant talks about building and opening doors to tradition, the road to tradition, marriages, officiating a marriage, some sort of ceremony, but definitely going back to your roots and your heritage and your tradition. I wonder if there's, if you're involved with an earth sign, Pisces or Fishy, that is not of your heritage or religion, or the type of relationship that you're in is not accepted by your institution, whether it be a church, a temple, a mosque, what have you. The 2 of Swords just fucking flew out in reverse again to clarify the 3 of Swords. Actually, even... Tell me, do you wanna go? What's going on tonight? I want to read this verbatim to you from the Universal Weight Tarot deck book. 2 of Swords in reverse talks about imposture, falsehood, duplicity, and disloyalty. Somebody is firmly planted where they are. They are set in their ways, and they're not changing, even, and if they're like giving you any indication that they're changing for you, they are not. With this 2 of Swords in reverse. And the fact that that just came out, you could be dealing with an air sign as well, but that's like a little spooky. That, please clarify the 3 of Swords for me. Spirit. 3 of Swords, please clarify one card to clarify the, no. 7 of Swords in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, definitely I would say some serious air energy and earth energy. I think you're dealing with someone who somebody wants to do it by, like, play it by the books. Somebody wants to do this like the Hierophant. So maybe this was you, or maybe this was the person you're dealing with came in kind of like the Knight of Coins, which is a slower moving knight, but knights bring passion, energy, offers forward movement, and advance in something, right? So maybe someone or you wanted to take the next step to build a foundation with your partner or this person. You're like, let's do this. Here it is. You've thought carefully and hard about it, and you've weighed your pros and cons, and this is what seemed right to you. But on the other side of this coin is the 3 of Swords. And I'm not I'm not saying that there is like any sort of infidelity, but when I look at the 3 of Swords here and what's clarifying it, the 2 of Swords in reverse, I look at the crosses. Someone's being, like, someone's tangled up inside, or someone's double crossing you, you're double crossing someone, but someone has a false concept of what this is going to be. This is not going to be the 2 of you sitting on the top of this mountain, sitting pretty. There's an X through it. And you may have been thinking about what this foundation would look like, and even discussing it together is what I'm hearing. And that's so upsetting, because the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, if you look at her, she's like looking down and like and kind of nurturing and caring for you. You may have put your eggs into one basket and somebody really let you down, and you're kind of alone where you are right now. And other people may think it looks great. But on the bottom of the deck, before I get to the Seven of Swords, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Which tells me that it's not to say that there's there's no hope here, there's no hope of happiness and stability, but there's a like falsehood here, totally. And then I'm going to go with what I'm feeling. I'm just pulling off the bottom of the deck. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. It's like this passionate offer that came in that looked beautiful was not all it was cracked up to be. And then we have the fucking High Priestess, which tells me that either there were secrets, there was something that you couldn't see clearly, but you can only blindfold yourself for so long. So now we have the 7 and the 8 of Swords. 7 of Swords in reverse and the 8 of Swords upright. Did someone leave you and you didn't see it coming, or vice versa? Or did you think that you could leave and get away with and go away together and like sail off into the sunset, onto better and more beautiful things, and you got let down? It's like I feel like you guys were making plans like for something beautiful, and that is not what ended up happening. And even there may have been some red flags, but you didn't want to see them with this 8 of Swords. You didn't want to see it. You know, your castle and your foundation, your dreams were in the background, and that's where you wanted to be headed. Best advice for my fishies. Page of Coins. Keep it light. Keep it light. You know, this earth energy is coming up again. I know you guys are worried about keeping your stability. Page of Cups just came out 2 pages in a row. Best advice, 2 pages. Have hope. With the energy of a page, have hope that there is stability with this Page of Coins, and there is love on the way with this Page of Cups. Try to have a lighter attitude about it. See light. Don't always look at the situation with like a dark shadow or like with darkness. Try to spin the narrative. What can I learn from this? Okay, well, I know what I know now. Okay, I could sit here and coulda, shoulda, woulda, and consider all the things that I should have seen, the red flags, and I ignored them. And you can beat yourself up, and you could waste a whole shit ton of time. Or why don't you pick yourself up and learn? Let it empower you. You didn't see something coming, okay? So that's clear. But now with these 2 the best advice, I asked Spirit's best advice for you guys to move forward from this 2 pages. It's like if you had like a spiral notebook, rip that page out and start over. And every day is a new opportunity to do that. You have the 2 of Coins in reverse right now, guys. So it's like, I'm okay with this, actually. If you're unable to, if you're kind of like dicing through, like making a decision, or maybe you have a lot going on right now and you can't really make a decision, or you're having trouble juggling, that's okay. We are not perfect. So like my advice is also, don't be so damn hard on yourself. It's okay to not have all of your ducks in a row and your shit in order, and it is okay to have lost in love, because it's only temporary. It is only temporary. You know, with this Venus in retrograde, I'm not saying that that's why, but you know, and I'm not saying it's like an excuse to like kind of like take a step back, but like don't be so focused on love right now. I want you guys to be focusing on like your passions and what gives you and brings you joy and what puts you at ease too. I think you guys need to relax. Do you guys need to exercise more, right? Do yoga. I want you guys to also like embrace your own like inner, like your independence, your inner chariot, right? If you will, like you can move anything and you can get anything in motion to bring you to your happiest place. You just have, you got to envision yourself like riding that chariot, like that horse forward, especially while Venus is in retrograde. I mean, listen, like when the planets aren't working in our favor, what can we do to either just take a step back and chill, or what can we do to not distract ourselves, but maybe just go down a different path for a second? Try something else. Queen of Coins popped out. I want you guys to adopt this, you know, she came up upright, you know, when I just did the spread, Queen of Pentacles came out in reverse. I want you guys to be the Queen of Coins or the Queen of Pentacles upright. I want you to kind of like, green is your lucky color this weekend, 100%. If you have any malachite or jade or ruby zoisite or amazonite, carry that with you. If you don't, green is your color. Wear green. Think opulent, think rich, think best life. Okay, so what brings me back to my, when I was happiest last? Authentically happy, not like a fake, like, you know, and then it ended in shit. No, like an authentic, real, genuine happy. And then channel that energy and bring, remember I was saying before with this chariot, I want you guys to be sitting on your own pentacle and riding your own horse. I don't want you guys to have to rely on anyone. I want you guys to, that's when love and all the amazing things will come to you. It's when you're busy. You know, they say life happens when you're busy making other plans. Well, like, that is exactly what I think is kind of brewing for you guys right now. When you are busy making other plans, life will deal you a really lucky hand. And you won't even see it coming. And what's interesting about that is that, you know, I think you're in this coulda, shoulda, woulda, like thinking phase, like going over like everything you should have seen and the signs as to why, whatever your scenario is, however it resonates, why it didn't work out for you and why you didn't see the signs. But now it's like, you're gonna be like almost in that like same like that energy, but like on the other side of the coin. Like, you're not gonna see this coming, and it's not gonna be a coulda, shoulda, woulda scenario. It's gonna be like a, wow, so this is really what happens when I do me and I focus on me. I wonder, when it comes to how you compose and what you do with your time over the next, or for this weekend, Fishy, I wonder if you know, go ahead and sign up for that yoga class, or you go to the gym, or you go for that run, or you finally take yourself to the library because you've really been wanting to read and you haven't. or you just wanted to be out in nature, and so you go to a local park or you go for a hike, I wonder, or just whatever it is that brings you joy, and when you're doing that and you're immersing yourself in that, I wonder, who is it that's headed your way? There is something beautiful. When I asked for best advice, I got 2 pages. These are either people or energies, but it's brand new. It's new and it's exciting, and it's stay tuned. I think there's a lot in store. I think we'll be just fine during this Venus retrograde, my little fishies. Okay, I'm gonna end it here because my voice is starting to go. I'll see you guys soon, and thank you again for sharing, and subscribing. Mucho appreciated. And remember, green is your color. Take care, guys.